Hello students, today we are going to start part 2 of our chapter number 2, Python Programming Fundamentals. In the last class we have discussed about the data type and the identity of a variable. Now we will discuss how to find the data type and the identity of a variable. Data type refers to the type of the data, that is whether a variable stores the integer type or it stores the decimal number or it stores string or a collection of characters. And identity refers to the address of that variable in the memory. Now here are some screenshots to help you make better understand. Here we have taken a variable a and its value is 3. A equals to 3. Now we want to find out the type of the data of a. So in this case we have to type here type, type, it's a keyword, and the parenthesis give the name of the variable. Here the name of the variable is a. So as soon as we press the enter key, we get the data type of this variable as int. If we would have written here some other value like 3.5 or 4.8 or 100.5, so here the answer would have been float. So basically if we want to find the data type, we have to give the keyword type and in the parenthesis the name of the variable. Now if we want to find the identity of a variable, that is the memory location at which the variable is stored, we have to give like this: id, in the parenthesis the name of the variable, and press the enter key. So this is the memory location, or this is the address where this variable a is stored, and this we have done in the interactive mode. Now let us learn about the operators in Python. The first one is the arithmetic operators. Arithmetic operators generally consist of the mathematical symbols: plus, which is used for addition; minus, which is used for subtraction; multiply, multiplication; divide, division. This is the modulus operator. Modulus operator gives us the remainder. If we divide 10 by 4, then it will give us 4 to the 8 and the remainder is 2. So modulus operator is used to give us the remainder. Then this is known as the floor division operator. The meaning of this is that it will give us the quotient without the decimal places, like 18 divided by 5. 5 3s are 15. So if we only divide it, then the answer would have been 3.6. But with the help of floor division operator, it gives the integer part, that is 3. Then this is exponential operator, which will give us the power of this. Like if I say 3 exponential operator 5, so 3 raised to the power 5. 5 times it will multiply 3 and it will give me the answer as 243. Next is relational operators. As the name suggests, relational operators are the operators which show relation between the two operands. For example, first operand can be less than the second operand, or it can be greater than, less than equal to, greater than equal to, equal to, or not equal to. Whenever we apply these operations on any of the operands, always we get the result in the Boolean form. That is, either the result will be true or the result will be false. Next we have is logical operators. Logical operators are the 3 and, or, not. If both the operands are true, then it will return us true. If any of the operands out of the true is true, then it returns true, and not is used to do the reverse of the given statement. For example, here we have 3 variables a, b and c. The value of a is 10. Remember, we have done multiple assignments. So here a is 10, b is 20 and c is 30. A greater than b, 10 greater than 20, false. B less than c, 20 less than 30, true. False and true. We have learned that and will be only true if both are true. But in this case, one is false and one is true, so the answer will be false. Similarly, a less than b, 10 is less than 20, this is true. B less than C, 20 is less than 30, this is true. So if both are true, the answer will be true. Now in this case, A greater than B, 10 greater than 20, this is false. B less than C, 20 less than 30, this is true. So false or true, it will become true because OR operator takes the answer true even if the one side is true. These are some of the examples here. Relational operators 4 and 6. X greater than y, 4 is greater than 6. So here 4 is not greater than 6, that is why the answer is false. So here these are the relational operators and some examples. Try them on Python and just check whether the answer is coming correct or not. Now let us start our first program in Python. This is the Python shell, that is here we are working with the interactive mode, and this is the script mode. Now when we are writing the first program, we have written here in front of the prompt in double quotes. You can write in single quotes also, hello world. When we press the enter key, it gives us the output as this. If same thing is to be written in the script mode, then we will write like this. Simply we cannot write this and it will not show us the output. We have to give the print statement for this. Print in the parenthesis hello world. So we have to save this file, then go to the run menu and click on the run option, and in the interactive mode it will give us the answer hello world. Next is input function. Basically, while writing a simple program, we work on two functions in script mode. One is the input function and one is the print function. While writing a program, we need to take data or input from the user. By default, the input function takes string value. The input from the user is taken with the help of input function, and the output is given to the user with the help of print function. For example, here is a variable name, and name equals to input enter your name. Whatever is written in double or single quotes inside the parenthesis will be displayed as it is on the output screen. This is the input function, so it will ask the name from the user and store it in the variable name. Now print welcome name. So print function is used to give output to the user, and in the double quotes it is written welcome. So welcome will come as it is on the screen, and name, this name will be the name which is given by the user. So this is the output, enter your name, the first sentence. It will take the name from the user XYZ. Suppose user has entered the name XYZ. Then it says welcome name. Welcome will be printed as it is, and what was the name given? XYZ. So it will say welcome XYZ. Next is, let us understand this with the help of one more example. Here we have taken n1 and n2 two variables, and with the help of input function we say enter first number, enter second number. So it needs to take two numbers from the user. Result equals to n1 plus n2. Print sum is result. Now let us start with the first statement with its output. n1 equals to input first number. So in the output screen, what will come first? Enter first number. The answer is 20, or the user output is input is 20. Then enter second number. The second number entered by user is 30. Now result equals to n1 plus n2. 20 plus 30. Here the answer should have been 50. Print sum is result. But here the output coming is 20, 30. Why this output is coming? Because we have learned that whenever we have to give integer value to the user, then we need to specify int before input. Input function by default takes string value, so it considers the value 20 and 30 as string, that is a collection of characters. That is why it is joining them. 20 and 30 is being joined and the result is being given 20, 30. Now if we want the result to be 50, what we have to do? We have to specify before the input function the int function. Before input in n1 also and n2 also. Then only the answer will come as 50. Next is functions. A function is a block of statements to perform a related task. User-defined function is a function created or defined by the user. Who is the user? The one who is working on the computer. So any function which is created by the user or defined by the user is known as user-defined function. Now there are some rules to write a program in any programming language, and these rules are known as syntax. So the syntax of user-defined function is: first is the keyword def, give a space, write down the name of the function, and in the parentheses we have to give the parameters separated by commas. Parameter can be any value or any variable like a, b, c. After closing the parentheses we have to give a colon sign. So this first line is the function prototype, def is a keyword. After the colon we have to give a space, tab space or 4 spaces, and whatever we want the function to perform, that we have to write here. So this full is the function definition. Next is how to create a function. Here we have taken 2 examples. First example is a function without parameters, and the second example is a function with parameters. First we have given the keyword def, then we have given the name of the function func1, then these parentheses show that it is a function, then colon sign. Coming to the next line, it will automatically start from here, print I am learning Python. When we run this code, so in front of the prompt we have to give the name of the function with the parentheses. The name of the function is func1. Type the parenthesis, press the enter key. So whatever is there inside the parenthesis, that will be given as output, that is I am learning Python. Now next example is, we want to find out the area of a rectangle. Area of rectangle is length multiplied by breadth. So again we have started with the def keyword, space, area, capital A R E A, and here we have given 2 parameters inside the parenthesis, L comma B. Now in the next statement we have written area equals to L multiplied by B, print area. We need to understand in this that capital AREA area and this area both are different, because Python is a case sensitive language, and though their names are same, but there is a difference that one is starting with the capital A and the other is starting with the small a. So these both are not same, they both are different. So when we say print area, so it will give us the value by multiplying the length and breadth, which will be stored in this variable area. Let us see the output of this one. When we will run this code, then in front of the prompt we have to write down the name of the function. What is the name of the function? Area. And how many parameters are there? L and B. So here we have given 2 values, 5 and 3. So the function has done the multiplication of L and B, 5 multiplied by 3. So 15 is stored in this area, and what is printed? Area. So the answer is 15. So here we have 2 functions. One is the function without parameters, one is the function with parameters. Whenever we run the function, in front of the Python prompt we have to type the name of the function and press the enter key. Next is indentation. Indentation is the shifting of a statement to the right of another statement. As we have seen that while writing a function, after the colon sign in the next line we have to give indentation, that is space. Here we have written def function 1 colon, and in the next line we started just below D letter. So when we run this code, it will show us a syntax error. It is saying expected an indented block. So the program will not run till the error is not corrected. So this part, this space is known as indentation. Now when we call the function 1 after removing our syntax error, then the output will come, I am learning Python. Now tokens. Token is the smallest unit of Python script that is meaningful to the interpreter. Like atom is the smallest unit of matter, similarly token is the smallest unit of the Python script which is meaningful to the interpreter. There are various tokens available in Python. First is keywords. These are the reserved words which have fixed meaning for the interpreter, like while, if, else, print, input, def, which we have learned while writing a function. They cannot be used as the names of the variables. Then literals. Literal is a fixed numeric or non-numeric value. It can be any integer value, float value or string value. It can be positive, it can be negative. Identifiers. Identifiers means which identify anything. That is the name of any variable, constant, function or a module. For example, ABC, X34Z. These all are identifiers. Operators. Operators, as we have discussed before, it is a symbol that performs some kind of operation. It can be plus, minus, multiply, divide, exponentiation, floor division, anything, greater than, less than, any type of operator. Delimiters. Delimiters are the symbols which can be used as separators or to enclose some variables. Like we use parenthesis while writing a function, we use colon while writing a function, and we give SCP as separator if we want to give comma as separators or star as separators. So these are known as delimiters. Comments. These are the statements in a script that are ignored by the Python interpreter and have no effect on the actual output of the code. Comments are those statements in a Python script which are only used for proper understanding by the user of the program, and it starts with a hash symbol. Interpreter does not do anything about it. Like here I have written hash, this is a comment. It is shown in a different color than the rest of the program, so it signifies that this is a comment and interpreter is not going to read this. It is only for the proper understanding of the user regarding the program. So you can put any comment in any line. Single line comment is put by the symbol hash. A equals to 10, B equals to 20, C is equal to A plus B, print C. So 10 plus 20 is 30, 30 will be stored in the variable C and the output 30 will be printed.